Hello everyone, welcome back. So we are going to discuss about something important to stream. It is nothing but terminal operations. Okay, so what is terminal operations? Let me open a simple example to show you. See here, we are collecting the data with the help of collectors. So under the collector, there are a lot of methods available. Those are all terminal operations. If you want to check it out, just open the collectors. Under the collector, you should be able to find lot of terminal operators. So for example, you can simply look for joining method or counting method. There are something methods for counting also. Counting and min by, max by, and summing it. There are too many number of methods are available. So we are gonna see some few examples here. So how those things are going to work. Okay. So I'm going to create a new class. So stream. Let's try joining first. Joining example, and I don't want to keep it in the same folder and not stream folder. I'm going to keep it as a terminal underscore streams. So let's keep a main method in it. Okay, let's talk about what is joining. So what joining it basically is doing. Joining is, from the name itself we should be able to understand, it's concatenating the data or joining the number of elements into a single element. Okay, let me create a simple example to show you that. Let's create a simple array which contains some characters in it. So I'm going to keep A, B, C, D, and E. Okay, so how the joining is going to work? So I'm going to create a new variable string join. Okay, stream dot. I'm going to use off method. Off method, we all know that what it will do. It will process the elements inside a off method. Okay, which the inputs which we provided. Stream dot off method. So here I'm going to pass the array, and then I'm going to open a map. So map what will do? It will do the converting one type of data to another type of data. Correct? So inside the map, I'm going to create initialize a variable which is nothing but array, and I'm going to return as a new string, string, new string of array. Okay, and then I'm going to collect. So here, how we are going to collect the data, that is the major important thing. So I'm going to use a collector. Under the collector we have a method called joining, but if you take a look at the joining method, it has three methods in it. One with no parameter, another one with one parameter, and another one with the three parameters. Okay, what basically it is doing? Okay, let me maximize this one. Let me keep it here. Okay, so the first method, which will not take any input parameters, it will simply joining the data and printing as a single element. And the second one, joining char sequence, it accepts a delimiter. So each and every variable has been appended with some delimiter. The third one is has a three parameters. The first one is delimiter, and the second and third are used for the initial or the end value. Okay, let's take a look at it here. Joining, this is a direct join. Okay, so I'm going to print the data. Joined data. So let's print the join here. Let me run this. See? Okay, let's have a see here. See what it does. It concatenate all the data and return as a single string. Okay. So we have tried some. We have seen three parameter, I mean three methods, right? The first one we have seen the joining method, which will not containing any input element. Let me try with single one. The first element, which is nothing but the delimiter, and run this. You can see, one second. Okay, the delimiter. Okay, the delimiter. Okay, we have only the character sequence, right? So I don't think the delimiter is going to work for it. Let me try with the other elements also, like the starting and initial data. So it has to comes under this particular data. So my entire sequence of data, it has to come like this. Okay, I already tried here. Let's run it again. So you can see the data A, B, C, D, E. The delimiter is not working for the char sequence. I'm not exactly sure. We'll check and let you know. But before that, we can try the another also. So we have another method which will accept three parameters: delimiter and the start and the end character. Okay, so let's try the same thing with our the person repository information, because in the person repository we have different kind of persons, right? So let's try with that person repository and we'll see how the data looks like. Okay, so for now I'm going to comment this particular one out. Okay, so I'm going to create another method here, static string joining example. So this is going to be written a string, right? So string is equal to, and return the yes, return the s. So I'm going to get the information from the person repository. I'm going to get all the, so the use case which I'm trying to do is I'm trying to concatenate all the person names. Okay, so let's open the stream. Okay, and with the help of map, one second. So with the help of map, we are performing the conversion operation. Like what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the name from the person DTO, get name, and then collect them. I can keep it as simple. Stream opened and the map process happened, and then I'm going to collect the data with the help of collectors. So we are going to see the joining. Okay, let's try the joining method. Okay, so now let's call the joining method and see how the outcome is looks like. Joining response or output. Joining example. Let me run this. See, we got the data, right? Okay, so we haven't tried the delimiter because delimiter is not worked for the array, but I hope it will work for the strings. Okay, let's try that also. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, let comment this one out. So collect with the help of delimiter. So I want to keep a delimiter for each and every name. So after each and every name I need to keep a hyphen and run this. See now it's working for string. Okay. Okay, good. Let's try the third one. It's nothing but the three parameters. I need to have a delimiter and also I need to have a start and the end character. So it has to start with the open array and close with this particular end array data. Let's run them again. See, it looks pretty good, right? Okay, so this is how the joining method is going to work. Okay, so in the next method we are going to, I mean the next tutorial we are going to talk about the mapping and the counting. Thank you.